my name is Martha Zink and I am with Codence, and I just created this blog post around a centralized navigation system, a pretty cool technique, and so I wanted to give you a quick demo video just to show you how this demo file works. And you will be able to download the demo, so please grab it and play with it. So the idea is we want to be able to, from any layout, get to a very central navigation system, and for it to be easy to manage. So if you see this button here, I can click on the hamburger icon and it gives me a card window. What's great about this card window, and what I love about card windows generally, is that I can use this with a list view. So I can scroll up and down, and I have these buttons up here to both collapse and expand. So you'll see I can collapse down to just the top level of the hierarchy, or I can expand it to show what all the pieces within the hierarchy. And I've got these arrows if I just want to close certain things. Anything in purple is going to be a clickable object that will lead me to go do something. Right now they're all going to do very similar things, but each one has a distinct parameter, so I can use something like a subscript to run what I want. So when I click on Massachusetts or when I click on Friends, you'll see that it knows what parameter comes with that choice. So one of the reasons I like this technique so much is that it's all data driven. So here's the navigation table that is where you as the developer would put in your information so that you could create that list view with the hamburger menu. So this is where you'd enter your data so that you would have the hierarchy that you need. So if you look at the sort field, this is really the magic of it all. We're using a sort field that's set up a very certain way to alphabetically set up the hierarchy. So 0001, and then all of the children are all of the ones that start with 001-, and so we've got those 13 children of that. And again, the hierarchy just keeps growing as we go deeper into the hierarchy. Something like this name display is using a tab to show that hierarchy visually, and that's what's actually shown in the card window. And here's that parameter I talked about, so that when I click on a purple button in the nav, it will actually run a very specific thing. So I can write a subscript that does something unique when the user clicks on the button. Overall, this technique is really lightweight. We're looking at 3 scripts. Now in practice, you'll have more scripts since you'll have subscripts to potentially run something like a report or to do a find or take you to a specific part of your system. But the technique itself really is pretty lightweight. So the first thing you have is the opening of the navigation. This grabs the data using execute SQL from that navigation table to populate a virtual list table. This just makes it a little bit more flexible. The manipulate navigation is what's used for the collapse, expand, and the arrows to collapse or expand one part of the hierarchy. And so you'll see there's a section here for level 1, which is the top level of the hierarchy, which would be the same as collapse. The all would be to expand everything, and then show hide is where you're doing something very specific to one part of the hierarchy. And then the do a thing script is really where we would do a script where we pull in that script parameter to go do something. So you'll see here we're just showing that custom dialog, which is what you saw when I clicked on those purple buttons, but it can definitely be one big if statement, a bunch of if and else ifs to run different subscripts. So that's it. I hopefully enjoy the blog post. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a quick email or add a comment, and I hope that you're able to use this for your solutions. Thanks.